First up, it's trade receivable days, which shows on average how long the debtors of a business take to pay. In other words, how long do the customers who have purchased goods and services from the business using credit take on average to repay their debt? For example, if the answer to this calculation was 50, this would mean that it takes the customers of a business an average of 50 days to pay for the goods and services which they purchased on credit. For trade receivables, typically, the smaller the figure, the better it is for the business, as this means the business is collecting the money it is owed from its debtors faster and in fewer days. The trade receivables day ratio is calculated by dividing trade receivables by credit sales and multiplying the answer by 365. Let's look at an example of the trade receivables day ratio being calculated. So we've got a scenario based on a business called Tom's Tops. Last year, Tom's Tops had trade receivables of £8,000 and credit sales of £90,000. Based on this information, what was the trade receivable days for Tom's Tops last year? If you want to, you can pause your screen now and have an attempt at the scenario on your own, or just wait a couple of seconds and follow me as I work through the example. Firstly, you need to locate the trade receivables figure and the credit sales figure, which in this example, the business has trade receivables of £8,000 and credit sales of £90,000. All you need to do now is apply the trade receivable days formula, which is trade receivables divided by credit sales multiplied by 365. So that's trade receivables of £8,000 divided by credit sales of £90,000 multiplied by 365, which in this scenario, you get an answer of 32.44, meaning that it takes the debtors of the business an average of 32.44 days to pay for the goods and services which they purchased from the business on credit.